Hey guys, today just want to kind of show you one of my camera placements. This camera is actually located on a funnel I found on a refuge area. Back behind me we have a low area that's flooded. In the wintertime when it starts getting cold, they flood these areas. It's flooded on this side, which is the south. It's flooded on the north side. And east and west you have a strip of land that's risen running right through here. I'll show you with the camera in just a second. And they have a trail running through the middle of it, of the risen strip of land that runs through the two flooded areas. And right now you can't even tell they're flooded. The only thing you can tell is that the leaves are darker, they're kind of muddy looking, but they're bone dry right now. But come fall, when it starts getting cold, they're going to flood them again, and the deer will all start being constricted to this funnel right here. Okay? And over here, back behind me, we have a few white oaks. We have a few red oaks, but mainly white oaks, which is fine. I love white oaks. Deer do too, because they have less tannic acid in them. They're less bitter than the rest of the acorns, the white oak acorns. But this is the camera location I've chosen. I've let the camera sit for probably just a little over a month, and came back. We've only got 17 pictures on it, I think, but that's fine. Hopefully we'll get some good deer on it, and I'll back off and I'll try to show you this camera angle. Alright guys, now for the camera angle. We got the camera placed right here. Flooded land to the south is right there on the other side of that large white oak. It starts to become flooded and it's lower. I'd say it's probably 10 feet lower than the risen ground. Start panning around. This is the actual funnel. It's fairly thick. It has some undergrowth on it. The trail's actually running here. Comes straight down this area right through here. Pan around a little bit, back to the north. You got some more white oaks to the north. You got some blowdowns, which are always good, maybe some bedding areas. And then back you can kind of see the flooded area. Once it's dry now, but once they flood it, all this area will be underwater. And the only part that'll be dry is the land that we're on now, this little risen area. So, just want to kind of show you what we're working with. Just kind of show you the camera setup, but hopefully we have some good pictures on here. I know this will be a hot spot when they start flooding this again, because things will become constricted to this area. Have a nice bedding area back here that I didn't mention. It becomes really thick. And the deer use it to travel from bedding area to all these oaks, and they just use it runway. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try to go to another camera today, get it, pull it, show you the location and the setup. But this camera was set up on a funnel between two flooded areas. Got a risen strip of land, white oaks, a few red oaks on the strip of the risen land. It's connecting the bedding area to more oaks and acorns. Thank you and God bless. Alright, now we're at our second location, just called the persimmon camera. Had to go relocate. It's on the other side of the refuge. And something I forgot to mention in the first video about the camera, both of these camera locations are over a mile from the truck. They're over a mile from the truck. They're a long way from anything. A lot of hunting pressure they're away from. But this one we'll call it the persimmon camera because we have several double-digit persimmon trees in this area. And this is almost an inside corner right here. Behind the camera we have a fence row. It's the inside corner of a cotton field this year. Have several trails coming from this nasty pine thicket where all these deer are bedding up. It's so thick, you can't get in it to hunt it unless you were to cut several lanes. But it's very, very thick. Deer traveling from the pine thicket to all these persimmon trees up and down this fence row. And they're just working it. Let me show you the trails. Okay, have your camera located in just right here in the bottom of the screen. These major trails, guys, we've got one trail coming here, one coming a little bit deeper, and you have one coming from this back area. It's a swamp area back here. You have one coming from in here, and they all funnel to this one tight spot right here in the middle. It's just a great place. Right here you have it's just an intersection of just highway trails. They all come in. You have three major trails coming from here, and one coming from the swamp area. Huge pine thicket, just very nasty, hard to walk through right back in here. A lot of old rubs, just traditional rubs, year in, year out, they're there. All these trails, they funnel in, they come right through here. They come right by the camera. I had the camera set up on video, so I don't know how good that's gonna work or not, but it said we had 8 videos. Left the camera out for a little over a month. Just kind of pan around, just show you how thick this area is. Very thick, very nice. If you have a old sad daddy buck on your property, they love places like this. Guys, gonna take these to the house, see what we got, try to put them on video. God bless, have a good day.